You ever heard the phrase, diamonds are a girl's best friend? Well, I tell you what, the diamond's my best friend at the moment. We've somehow found the form that we found at the start of the season where we won 9 in a row, but we're not quite playing as fluidly as we were back then. We're kind of scraping through games at the moment. We've got 2 games today, one against our former team, Curzon Ashton, and then another one against Harlow, who were newly promoted last season. So that should be a game that we're looking to win. And this was the start of our 9-game winning streak earlier in the season. So, same again, please. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 and part 8 of Season 3 of the Journeyman with Boston United. And today we have the game against Curzon Ashton and then one against Harlow. But yeah, since the last episode, which was the 2-0 defeat to Telford and the 4-1 victory over Bishop Stortford, we've won all 3 games. Admittedly by 1 goal. We beat Kidderminster Harriers 4-3. Ethan Jones getting a couple. Harry Vince and Kabongo with a 93rd minute winner there, getting us the 3 points. And then we beat Joey Barton's Guiseley. I'm pretty sure he's still the manager there. Shall we have a little look? Oh wow, Dean Holdsworth is the manager there. Was he at Swansea? Not Swansea, Hartlepool at some point? No, he was at Bolton. Who did he used to manage then? He mustn't be the guy I'm thinking of, but Dean Holdsworth, he was there. So what happened to good old Joey? He was sacked. He was sacked not long after we beat him, actually, and he's just a manager now. So there you go, Joey Barton. That's what you get. That's what you get for coming up against me. But we beat them 4-3. Harry Vince scoring quite a late goal there, as well as another one. Kabongo and Jones Griffiths scoring there. It was a fantastic goal, actually, from Jones Griffiths. Outside the box, he just booted it into the top left corner. He's proven to be a really, really good player. And then we beat Southport 1-0, a 94th minute goal from Phil Mitchell. So late goals have been what's saving us at the moment, and that's moved us back into 3rd in the Vanarama National League. We're 4 points behind Nantwich Town, who are the leaders. They do have a game in hand over us, though. So we're going to have to keep winning, keep the pressure on. We've got 13 games remaining, so definitely a lot of time for things to change. We're currently 12 points clear, very comfortably in the playoffs. So let's have a look at team performances before we get into today's match. Top goal scorer is Kabongo with 16, and then 10 for Phil Mitchell and 6 each for Harry Vince and Ethan Jones. Top assists is Leon Davies and Adam Chapman with 7, then 5 for Michael Parker and 3 each for Vince, Jones and Kabongo. Top average rating is Shaquille Jones Griffiths, who's recently come into the side with a 7.35, and then we've got Ethan Jones, another recent addition, 7.22, and then Chapman 7.22 as well, and then a 7.03 for Vince and a 7 for Phil Mitchell. So let's have a look at the team for today then. We've got George Willis coming back to start in goal. We've then got Leon Davies, Michael Parker, Ross Killick and Andy Nugent in defence. We've then got Jalella holding midfielder, being the anchor man. And then we've got Chapman and Jones Griffiths in the middle of the park, with Vince starting behind Kabongo and Ethan Jones. So I'm looking forward to this. I think we're going to pump the ball into the box as well. What I've been doing is disciplined away from home, expressive at home, on the suggestion of Craig Oldham. Hi Craig, if you're out there. It's been great to have a chat with you in the comments. And yeah, hopefully it'll be alright. Anyway, so Curzon Ashton, we didn't actually have a look at their squad there, so let's be passionate anyway. Let's try and get a win today. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted. My phone went off. Anyway, come on. Curzon Ashton, bottom of the table. This is exactly the type of game that we should be getting back into the flow of things, getting a good victory, and that's just not a good start. Not a good start. So Hunt is there, Fallon is there, Sam Walker is there, but apart from that, I think Jordan Wright's just come onto the pitch. Paul Marshall's on the bench, so there's about 6 players. I mean, it's only been a year since we left Curzon Ashton, so the amount of players that have just not there anymore. Of course, a couple of them are with us, Phil Mitchell and Lewis Hamilton, but Davies into the middle. Oh, just tipped over the bar by Kelsey. Chris Evans is at our club as well, but that's only 3, so I don't really... Oh, I thought it was a penalty. Oh, that would have been a good start. But no, the Diamond has been working very well. We've been winning matches and looking good going forward, which is what I like to see. That's why we played the 4-3-3, and then all of a sudden we've started to move to a Diamond. Davies into the middle, low. Jones with the header off the bar. Davies again. Can he get back in? He can't. It's a corner. I don't... Why is the stats not up? There we go. Don't know why that's happened. Here's Killick now to Chapman. No, fixed end of highlight. So we've hit the bar so far. Here's Kabongo, that's forward. Kelsey gets it. Come on. Kelsey away. Header down. Here's Holgate. Now Hunt. Killick. Now to Jones Griffiths. Chapman. Vince. That's forward to Kabongo. Oh, he couldn't quite reach it. Kelsey comes out to collect. Gets it away. Parker. Vince. Come on. Jones. Jones on the ball. Now to Nugent. Chapman. Chapman to Jones. Come on. Jones Griffiths. Now to Chapman. Vince. That's forward to Ethan Jones, who puts it into the back of the net. That's his 7th goal for us. And that's such wonderful play. Loads of little passes here and there, which is really, really good to see. As you can see, Jones to Jones Griffiths, then Chapman, Vince, and then lovely ball through, and Jones puts it into the back of the net, and it's 1-0, and that's exactly what we're talking about. We get to 61 points now, 2 points behind Nantwich, who don't seem to be winning their game at the moment, which is really, really good. Shall we make this screen the latest scores, so we can see exactly what's going on in the match? But that's half-time, 1-0. I'm quite happy with that. I think we look comfortable in that first half. We made a couple of mistakes here and there, but arguably we should be more than 1-0 up, so I'm very happy with that. So if we move that back where it should be, I think maybe if we move the stats down a little bit, that might look quite... Oh, for goodness sake, Metz has just scored a 30-yard screamer, and it's 1-1 now, which is annoying. So it was Walker with a free kick, then straight to Metz, who just shot, and it's a bit tame in the end, isn't it? I wouldn't have minded if it was a screamer, but it was just sloppy, to be honest with you. Anyway, we're going to go attacking in this match now. We're going to be more expressive because I think we are the better team to Curzon Ashton. Kabongo's not having the best of times out there, but Phil Mitchell has got a bit of a knock. It's a difficult one. I think we're going to bring Ferdinand. No, we're not, actually. We're going to move Harry Vince back, and we're going to put Baptiste on for him. Come on. There we go. We're going to play him on support, play Harry Vince a bit deeper, and then we'll play Baptiste there. And we'll see if that does anything in the next sort of 10 minutes. I don't want to risk Phil Mitchell if we don't need to, but now I feel like we need to. Kabongo not having the best of games, so let's bring on good old Phil Mitchell, see what he can do. We might move Baptiste up front as well. And go support, and we might go Harry Vince. So shall we go for a very old school tactic of sort of the 4-2-1-3? So we'll go for that. See what that does. Come on. We're just not getting any chances now all of a sudden, which is not good. I don't know what else to do, to be honest with you. Shoot on sight, maybe? See if that works. Fallon on the ball. Here's Wright. Come on. Chapman. Parker. Gilella. Chapman. Phil Mitchell. Forward to Baptiste now. Baptiste loses it. And that's forward. Killick gets it away. Here's Baptiste. Francis Baptiste on the ball now to Nugent. To Chapman. To Vince. Oh, it's away again. Here's Parker. Oh dear. I think this is going to be their highlight after all of this. Parker. That was too close. Willis away. Phil Mitchell heads it down. Chapman to Vince. This is horrible. Vince to Gilella. That's forward to Baptiste. This is a chance, and Baptiste puts it into the back of the net. It's not offside. It's 2-1. That's what we're talking about. Harry Vince, you're going to move back into the midfield, sunshine. You're going to do that. We're going to do that. And we're going to go defensive. We're going to take that off. We're going to clear the balls to the flanks instead. We're going to be more disciplined. We're going to have a much deeper defensive line, and we're hopefully going to hang on to this. We've got 10 minutes to hang on here. Francis Baptiste, I think that might be his first goal under my management. He scored quite well last season before I turned up, but he's managed to prod it into the back of the net there. Gilella with a boot forward once again, and it's 2-1 now, which is great to see. How are Nantwich doing? Can we see how they're doing? They're winning now, so... Oh, Parker's been sent off. We didn't see that. I'm going to do this, I think, and move on. Yeah, we'll move Parcell on to join him. But that's quite a problem, having him sent off. It is a goal kick though. We've got 6 seconds to hang on. This should be enough. Willis forward towards Phil Mitchell. Come on, this has got to be it. Davies, boot it. It's all the way to Holgate. Hodge. We're 20 seconds over time here. Come on, ref. Come on. Stevens. Hodge. Oh, good interception. And he's booted it away. That's got to be full time, hasn't it? Surely. He's letting them take the throw in. And there it is. Full time. 2-1. Another victory where we've won ugly. And by 1 goal. So that seems to be the trend with this tactic. Oh dear. I don't know how much more I can put up with late goals and late winners and all of that. But hopefully it'll be a little bit more comfortable against Harlow. Well, we have a new signing to welcome to Boston United, Carl Piergiani, who has come in from Salford on a free transfer. He's a good player, to be honest with you. He's got National League experience. He played for us donkeys years ago. Well, not really donkeys years ago. About 5 years ago. So, you know, he knows what it's like to be at Boston. And this really interests us, how he got 9 goals in a season. I think he could be a very good guy at corners and free kicks and stuff. So he comes straight into the side because Michael Parker is suspended. So we're just going to have to deal with that. We've also brought in Phil Mitchell up front alongside Ethan Jones, simply because Kamongo just hasn't had the best of times recently. So I thought we'd give him a rest and see how that goes. Andy Nugent not having the best of times either. I wonder whether we should maybe try and bring in a different left back. Molyneux could be that guy, I guess, but let's not mess with the winning formula. Let's go for it against Harlow today, and hopefully we can get the victory. I think 6 in a row we've got now in the league, which is brilliant news. So yeah, what shall we say? Let's show me what you can do to keep this run going. Come on, boys. We're 7 points behind Nantwich at kick-off, so if we win today, it's 5 points, and it's going to be a big battle towards the end of the season between us and them. 11 games to go. We are playing them at 1 point, so we'll be sure to show that on camera. and that could be the potential title decider, because I think both of us are going to go for it in this last few games. We're both in good form, so just gotta try and do it. We're gonna go attacking. I'm gonna demand a bit more from them because we haven't done anything so far. So let's try and do that. We're gonna be more expressive as well since we're at home. Etches into the middle. It's Mambo now. Jarvis hits the post. And that could have been slightly problematic, but I think we're doing alright so far. 35 minutes gone. Here's Michaels. Jalala. It's away again. Here's Vince. Now we're on the counter-attack. That's forward to Ethan Jones. Can he get it into the middle towards Phil Mitchell? Jones. Nugent. Vince. Davies. Davies on the ball into the middle, and Jones. Oh, it was tame, but that was a big chance. That was a huge chance for us. Into the middle, Mambo away. Here's Jalala now. Jalala to Jones Griffiths. Oh, it's away again. Jalala cuts it out. Davies forward. It's going to be snuffed out. End of highlight. So a bit of a disappointing first half from us here. It has to be said. But hopefully we'll be able to give them the good old Hannard Rollick and get them firing in action in the second half. Because that was poor. It was dreadful, in fact. Phil Mitchell, he's coming off. We're going to give Kabongo the game. That maybe he should have had anyway. So, come on, Kabongo. You've been shocked. You've been dropped. We'll bring him in now. Hopefully he'll get that goal. We've fired them in action into the second half. Harlow are a team that we should be beating. Curzon Ashton yet again. Oh, Nantwich Town are losing. So this is a huge game for us. Etches into the middle. Vidal, good save. That's kept us in the title race, that. Blyth are losing as well. Oh, we'll see how this highlight goes. Piergiani. Back to Willis. Now Killock. Jones Griffiths. That's forward to Kabongo. This is a big chance for Kabongo. That was a big chance. I think we do the same sort of thing that we did in the last match. And we try and do this. I'm going to push higher up. What else did we do? Shoot on sight. That was another thing we did. Come on, let's see if we can create some chances here. Demand more. That was a big chance for Kabongo. What do we do now, though? This has been a move I've been doing quite a lot. Just trying to win matches. Gonna put Vince there. Gonna move these two. Look at this. This is a very strange formation, but it might just work, you know. Gonna go for that. A big gap in the midfield, but nobody cares. This is a big 20 minutes for us in our season. Our Nantwich are definitely losing. Oh dear. I don't know what else to do. We're gonna go overload. Roam from positions. I guess stick to positions is probably a better way of doing it. We've got 10 minutes to go. Are we even going to make a chance here? Chapman. Angelella, move forward. Going to go for even riskier stuff now. Come on. 5 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. They've just shut up shop. And it's been a very good performance from Harlow. And they've managed to keep us out 0-0, and we're now 6 points behind. That's a missed opportunity. It's a big missed opportunity, and we're down to third. I'm going to say unlucky. We're going to try and keep the confidence up. Piergiani, a 6.9. Not a bad debut from him. I think defensively we were sound. We just had nothing going forward, which is something that's a little bit unusual. We haven't had that recently, at least. And it's worrying because this is how our form sort of nosedived before. We just didn't make any chances. So hopefully that's just a blip. Let's have a look at the schedule then. So we had won 6 in a row before that, and now we've got to go and play Tamworth, Chester. When am I going to come back? I mean, 5 matches is 5 matches is a lot of play in between episodes. So I think what I'll do is I'll come back for Gainsborough and Spennymoor, and then I'll play the Kettering game. Then we'll come back for Nantwich and Chorley, and then we'll come back for the last couple of games of the season. So still 3 episodes to come in the rest of season 3. And if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you leave a like down below. Really, really does help out the channel. If we could hit 20 likes, that would mean the absolute world to me. So please do that. Thank you for all of the support on the series. Thanks for all the comments and all of that. It really does mean the world. And yeah, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.